50% chance to grab. Did I even see how many Sableye are in here? Oh, look, Nest Ball. I can get Sableye that way. Alright, so that should be game. As long as I have a Psychic Energy in my deck and I didn't miss, I have one left. That's insane. That's game. Frick you and frick you. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, can you hear me? So I already messed up. I misspelled the thumbnail that I was gonna post everywhere. So it says Learning Pokemon TCG. So I need to change that real quick. So that's what I'm in the middle of doing. Because I don't know how to spell Pokemon TCG. How does the audio in the background sound, if you don't mind also helping me out? Oh, also Scarecrow. Thank you guys for finding this right away. It's been a minute. Sounds good. That'll be $5. Make it 5. Then you got yourself a deal. Okay, the new thumbnail is fixed. It looks better than the old one anyway. Here. There's the new thumbnail I was gonna post on the on all of the live posts I was gonna do. I've been getting into Pokemon TCG like really recently. And I had quite a few games that I wanted to stream anyway. So I'm gonna try my best to do... How's that look? That looks much better. So I figured it'd be nice to find a good time to stream that didn't mess up my normal routine. And for me, Wednesday is kind of perfect for that. All right, no more typos. So post. So right now I'm just setting up, letting people know that I'm live, and we're gonna play some Pokemon TCG. We're gonna talk a little bit about the channel, and then at the end I'm gonna play a little bit of a demo for an indie game that I am really interested in. Post. I am in a new house. It's been... I think I've only done 2 streams at this house. So 2 years ago, I became a homeowner with a mortgage. And everything's been going pretty well, aside from the fact that I'm already making payments because I had to get a new roof. So on top of a mortgage, I'm making other payments. So, I mean, it's going to stuff that I want it to go to, you know, like a house also doubles as an investment. So I'm not too torn up about it. Like, I'm making it work. And then we're gonna let everybody in my Discord know that I am live. And then maybe I'll quickly browse. I've got like an other server. Just like other content creators, Discord servers that I'll post in that are nice enough to let me do that. I call dibs on couch surfing at your place. I gotta get a new couch too. See, we're already struggling with the with everything. Do I do what every stream? The posts? So I follow this dude on YouTube that has essentially like a focus on business, like in influencing and all that stuff. And while that's not necessarily what I'm focused on, he made a really good analogy back in the day. It was, if you're gonna live stream, it's essentially like hosting a party. Like, let's say you're hosting a birthday party. Nobody's gonna show up if you don't invite people to your birthday party. Like, that's just how it is. So yeah, I'll post to all of my like social media accounts. just as something. And since I'm trying to take a new, like, a little bit looser approach, like, normally I would do this kind of stuff before I even show my face, but I think it, like, helps me warm up to being live. Yeah, for sure. You'll still get people who have, like, notifications up and who are invested in what I do, which is always nice. Alright, that's good on Discord. So, and I also have like a to-do list for myself every time I go live because I forget this stuff. I think we posted there's 2 more places I want to post. That is on Instagram. And that I have to do on my phone. So what you been up to? Both of you, because it's been a minute. I can go over like stuff I've been playing, and I've been posting on YouTube still, like every 2 months. So there's like a good amount of content that I have been making, plus some stuff that I am still going to be making. Not been catching up on my YouTube? You should. The good thing about my videos are you can watch them the day they come out. You can watch them a week from then. You can watch them years from then. If anything looks interesting, I promise you it's worth checking out. Ooh, what's up, Mackie? Clocking in from YouTube. I see you. Got a house and a baby? Congrats! That is big news. That is awesome. I remember some time ago, and if you don't want to talk too personal, that's fine, but I remember you were live streaming with somebody. Is that the person? Are you guys still together? Just got home from work, new job, did roadside assistance. Don't normally finish this late. Oh man. 2.5 hours to find somebody willing to do the tow. That's usually how it goes. Yes, the person. I wanna be polite because I don't know anything about the person. The special person. Well, that's good. Congratulations. That is awesome. I'm copy link. I'm trying to be more social. And I think live streaming has always been part of that. So if I make this a regular thing, then, well, so let me back up a little bit. I've made a lot of progress on my like physical and mental health this year. I'm really proud of it. Next year is all about financial health because I've also slacked on like spending my money responsibly. So part of that journey was kind of like making a really good schedule for the weeks, for all weeks. So I've made a really good schedule for myself, and that's why I also feel that I'm able to squeeze in live streaming again, because I've been doing so well with like personal stuff. Okay, so we'll do this together. We made the thumbnail, we posted to social media, I have all the stream stuff, got the tabs open that I need open. Twitch and YouTube both seem to be working because I have chatters from both. Thank you, Mackie. Ooh, Moonhowler. I'm sorry, I try to remember you guys by what games I was last playing. I know Big B, I think was Dragon Quest XI was the first time Big B chatted. Scarecrow, I think was F-Zero. Moonhowler, I'm trying to remember. I think it was Okami. Yeah, good personal stuff. And like also I make a list. I make a list of games I play because I forget them as soon as I finish them. But yeah, it also gives me like a good reference of how long ago that was. Yeah, it's great to see you guys again. Right, Marcus. Okay. I also have another friend whose tag is Mackie, so I'd like to double check. Is that what you want to go by in the online space? Okay, so Scarecrow, I don't know. I assume you're pretty familiar with F-Zero. And unlocking the AX tracks are like really difficult unless you plug your memory card into an F-Zero AX cabinet, which like doesn't exist ever. One of my like bucket list goals of stuff to do was 100% F-Zero, and I did that. So I went back and I played more F-Zero because that game is amazing. There's definitely exploits in that game, but you don't need to do them. All right, hold on. Let's I think the YouTube descriptions and stuff are how I want them, because that was also something I had to do manually. I did the sound test for the game because Pokemon TCG doesn't make a lot of noise. Yeah, okay, so all that stuff's done. I can move on to... Yeah, so the racers and the tracks in AX are in the game files, but you have to do a lot of work to unlock them unless you happen to be lucky enough to get a an F-Zero AX cabinet. What's up, Game Thoughts? I'm getting quite a happy reunion. I'm glad I picked a good day to stream. I've been to one convention that has an F-Zero AX cabinet every year, and that's the only time I've been able to find it. It's I'm assuming it was rare even in Japan. One of these cabinets, they have this at a convention that I go to every year, and it is extremely hard to find. And for those who don't know, it's essentially the exact same game as what is on console. It's just a limited amount of characters and new tracks. And you can unlock the content that's in this cabinet onto the main game. You just have to do a lot of work to get it. I mean, you can play AX without a game, like it boots up to AX. The Guitar Hero stuff is looming, and I have made progress. Another new thing that I'm working on is 5-starring every single Guitar Hero game. Funny enough that we got on the topic of like completing F-Zero GX. That was like a bucket list thing. The other bucket list thing is finishing Through the Fire and Flames on Expert. And I want to transform it into a video. And since I do like retrospective or review type stuff, I was like, why not play through all of them? Because there's 2 of them that I've never played, and that was Guitar Hero 1 and Rock the 80s. And I've owned and played all the other ones. So it gives me a chance to play through all of the games and both like do a challenge video, which I've never done before, which I'm really excited about, and like do a retrospective too. I did play 99, F-Zero 99. That was really fun. I think that was the last time I streamed, was when that came out. My goal right now is subject to change. However, I think the hardest part is actually over. And I'm like, I might jinx myself. There are 2 songs that are extremely hard, like more than the average. That's Jordan in Guitar Hero 2 and Through the Fire and Flames in Guitar Hero 3. My goal right now is to 5-star every song in every Guitar Hero. And for me, who's played it all the way like since high school, I've already been able to finish all of the songs on Expert. So the hard part is 5-starring some of the harder songs and really just getting over the hump of Jordan and Guitar Hero 3. Now, I think it was Monday, I just 5-starred Jordan, which took me like a month of practice. I just got lucky, I hit enough buttons, and I did well on all the stuff that's not as hard to play in that song. So, I think that is one of the 2 hardest things to do for me, and the rest of it should be a breeze. It's just a matter of playing the songs, writing up a review, and editing a full video out of it. I just really like Guitar Hero. So, like a lot of people, if they really like a game, they're like, oh, I want to platinum that game. I want to get like all the achievements or whatever. I'm not really achievement driven, but there's a couple games in my that are kind of special to me that I want to finish in it, that I want to do something in a specific way. My first 3 challenges, the first one was F-Zero. The second one is this Guitar Hero one. The third one's going to be easy compared to the rest, but Super Mario World is one of my favorite. It's like my second favorite Mario game now. It was my first for a while until 3D World came out. And I played it growing up. This was before like it was really easy to log onto the internet. And I was able to find most of the secret exits and like the special world that results in like a secret alternate world, like secret on top of secret. So it's like you got to find the secret exit to a level to get to Star Road, in which case you have to find the secret exit to that Star Road level in order to like open a path to a bunch of really hard levels. And when you beat those, then you go to like a secret mirror world. And I found all that stuff as a kid without a guide. And I think there was a single level that I never found the secret exit to. So I want to play through Super Mario World and like find that last one without a guide, because that was my first time. I know it sounds cheesy, but that was the first time I was like, I got my gamer card. It's like I did something really cool in a video game. Guitar Hero 1 is underrated, except it's a pain in the butt to play because the mechanics of it and the game feel is like a million times worse than all of the ones that come after it. It was such a pain in the butt to play a lot of the harder songs because the mechanics are different. The hammer-on and pull-offs work differently, and they're just not reliable at all. I think I'm gonna fit I'm drawing a blank on the name now. The game you did a video on, Game Thoughts. Let's pull up your channel. Indica. I bought a copy of that. They did a physical release like soon after your video dropped. And I want to play it. I'm probably going to try to fit it in before the end of the year. But for all of my mutual friends, you need to check out. Yeah, Indica. I watched that video and I'm like, that looks like something I would really like to play. And I think I told you before you released the Rain video that I'm like, I think you were live streaming. You're like, nobody is going to watch me like babble about Rain in video games. And I was lurking at the time and I'm like, me, I'm going to do that. I'm going to geek out about Rain in video games. Yeah, everybody, shout out to Game Thoughts. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I know at least one of you or two of you in here probably have not yet. Really good stuff. We kind of like found each other around the same kind of journey in our YouTube career. So we make like similar content. How did you like Indica? Pokemon TCG. So, I don't know a whole lot about card games. I played Magic a couple of times. I don't remember how to play it. I have a friend that's going to be teaching me Yu-Gi-Oh! Very soon. But I started getting into... I have like a hard line. Oh, of course, absolutely, Game Thoughts. Like, your stuff's great. And it's like constantly getting better. I love your like stage setting in your videos. It's so good. I have like a hard line for collecting trading cards because I already collect video games, and now I have like a new addiction. I collect miniatures for this board game called Heroescape, and I've always had a hard line of like, I don't want to start collecting trading card games, but I would love to learn how to play them. Like in the past, a friend's like, hey, I have 2 decks. Do you want to learn how to play this game? And I'll always say yes. That's how I played Magic in the past. And Pokemon released a TCG Classic box that was retailed for $400. I didn't have $400 worth of money, nor did I want to spend it on that. So I found it on eBay for half the price. And I'm like, one-time purchase, $200, 3 full decks. If I have people over for like board games or video games and we have just one more thing to do and I don't, it's meant to be standalone. So those 3 decks are only meant to be played with those other decks. So yeah, I can justify that. And then I ended up liking the card game a lot. And then I found out that they have an online version, which is this. It's Pokemon TCG Live. And it starts you out with like 8 different decks. So all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. I think I unlocked maybe one of them. So maybe 10 was 10 of them were starting. And then I kind of made alterations to the one that I've been using so far. But they start you out with a lot of stuff. So it's like now I have a way to learn like a modern meta. And TCG is a slippery slope. I've had to cut myself off from buying packs on a regular basis. Yeah, well, I think it was at least $300 at a lot of places because I don't think it was selling all that well. But it was made specifically for me, but I'm not like the most common audience for that kind of a thing. They would just rather buy the packs. So I still have that line, but like I'm getting closer because I bought that TCG Classic and my parents wanted to get me something for Christmas. So we locked in yesterday. Another cool thing that Pokemon does is every year they take, I think it's the top winners in different categories, but they take the champions of Pokemon Worlds tournaments and they'll reprint their decks. So what I'm getting for Christmas is a 4-pack of like the world champion tier decks for 2023. And same thing there, they can't be used in tournament, but they're meant to be played with the other decks. So now I'll have like a classic deck and I'll have like modern deck to like play around with. So I wanted to put some time into TCG Live also. I feel like that's plenty. That way I don't have to actually like buy packs and build decks and stuff like that. I've got Classic, I've got the Worlds decks, and I've got TCG Live to play. All right, what's the next song? I put it on shuffle, but it must have like forgot. So now it's on shuffle again. Shout out to the Valhalla soundtrack, but I want something different. Yeah, I mean, so we can get started. That's all I have planned. This was my first stream in a really long time, so I wasn't going to go crazy. I want to play a couple games of TCG, and then I have an indie game that I want to show off that they have a demo for. But let's do our first TCG game. I've been doing pretty good so far. I've been playing like enough to do dailies every day. I find it really fun. Like I played competitive Pokemon of the video game for like years, and I had fun with it, but I always had problems with it. This surprisingly feels really close to that. Obviously, it's a card game, not a video game, but like I'm having a blast. So I'm looking for Comfey and Giratina as my opening hand, and I didn't get it. Corliss lets me draw more cards. Oh, and I have Buddy Poffin, so I've got what I need, even though it's not the best start. And I've never seen this card. So I'm gonna have to read these new cards. I don't know what that one is either. I think that was the evolved form. Capturing Aroma. Yeah, that's the evolved form of that card. We'll do Buddy Poffin. Before I do anything else, though, I want to read Dialga. I can do this, though. I want another Corliss. Raj Gate. Buddy Poffin can go. I only need one. Attach 2 metal energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So I don't think they had the best start either, considering how expensive this is. Maybe I look at the... Oh, it doesn't show me now? Okay. So I will put a basic energy on Sableye. I don't need to put any on Comfey. I don't want to waste the... It kind of is a waste to switch. We'll do Flower Select. I actually like going second with this deck a lot. Yeah, I don't want to put Ursaluna. So the Lost Zone just removes it from play. I don't want to put Ursaluna there. So I think that's all I can do this turn. So my magic numbers are 4 for the Lost Zone, 7, and 10. The fastest I get to 4, 7, and 10, then my deck speeds up. And then there's no energy in the discard. Wait, so how'd you put 2? Oh, you evolved it. Does evolving it put a second metal energy? No, you put the first energy on turn 1, so that makes sense. So we're gonna Flower Select, Colress Experiment. Then we're gonna take a look at that card. Alright, that's good. This attack does 40 more damage for each metal energy attached for each. So it'll do 80. 40 more damage. Oh, okay. That's why I did like 100 and something. Take another turn after this one. Oh my god. Oh my lord. I wish I had... Now I wish I had Buddy Poffin. I guess the other one went... I don't know. We'll throw this in. Put this here. Throw in the stadium. And then I think we leave it at that. I can't believe they get to attack already. Look at the top 8 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of Pokemon and put them in your hand. I'm still down to play Lethal Company. I play every now and then. If you own the game, I can start texting you when I play with some friends if you're interested. But I still want to play it. Alright, I don't... This sucks. I hadn't outright invited you because I didn't know if you bought the game yet. Do I want the other Comfey? I still have the beach. So maybe I do want it. If I'm behind, I think I kind of just want more Lost Zone stuff. 280, this does 240. I'm at 8. Can I discard 2 more into the Lost Zone this turn? I cannot. What I can do is put Comfey in. I can retreat. I can Flower Select. Put in Cramorant. The retreat cost is 3. What does this do? Okay, I guess they didn't have the energy. Yeah, it's $10. I don't know if it goes on sale, but that's already like a pretty good start. So I'm gonna switch, and I'm gonna start putting a bunch of energy on. If he has boss's orders, I'm kind of like screwed. But I think I can get enough energy onto Ursaluna pretty early. And then I have another Mirage Gate for next time, which I don't have to put any more energy. It costs 1 less energy for each prize card. So it takes 5, I have 3, and he took 2 prize cards. Yeah, just let me know when you buy Lethal Company, we'll play it. Yeah, it's normally 4 players, but we play modded Lethal Company, which I can show you too. It takes like 10 minutes to set everything up. You can do more than 4 players, and it works fine. Pretty seamless. Okay, so now I can KO Ursaluna, and I don't think they have anything after that. I did lose a lot of prize cards already, which is annoying. Yeah, so I can just use Blood Moon right now. I don't need any of these at the moment, so I'm gonna use Roxanne. I still don't have a regular old Giratina. I don't need to use Mirage Gate or Switch card, I'm just gonna go for the knockout. There it is. That's why I was saving the Mirage Gates. And I should still have Grass Energy to pull from. So that was a really good start for the opponent, but I think I'm in a much better spot now. I wish I had something to... The thing is that I'm going to have to retreat, which I might actually do just to stay ahead. It's actually going to cost 2 if I have the stadium. I think the 2 cards helped. What's up, Other Ryan? Yeah, it's been a while since I streamed. I was talking a little bit earlier. Put energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. If you do, attach an energy card to your hand. That's a good card. Search your deck for a card. Oh, put it at the top of your deck? That's still really good. I thought it was like, just like there's EX Pokemon that have that same ability. Oh, and there goes Dialga again. Oh yeah, I was talking a little bit about how I've been working on my my schedule a lot, like making just good progress. And I'm hoping it'll let me stream on like Wednesday evenings consistently, if that's something I want to do. Because there was a lot of games that I thought would be better played on stream. So I have a boss's orders. This might be a really big move, really big turn for me. So I need silence in the room. It'll let me switch cart? Switch an active basic. Oh, because it is a basic Pokemon. Yeah, this move's actually, this is going to be a huge turn. We're going to switch cart. We're going to put in Comfey. Flower Select. Just because. Switch or energy? Let's take the switch. Maybe I want the energy, but we're still learning. Okay. So now, 3 prize cards, which means this costs 2 energy. So I'm going to Boss's Orders the Mew in. I'm going to retreat for free. I'm going to put in Ursaluna. I'm going to put a basic energy. I'm gonna Mirage Gate. I'm gonna put that on Giratina. I think I'm at the Magic 10 too, so Sableye can attack. And then we're gonna Blood Moon to kill Mew for 2 cards. I don't really need to use Mirage Gate right now, I don't think. Since I started playing TCG Live, like this online version of it, I've been using one deck, and it's this one. So I actually, like, know how to use it pretty well. Never actually played Pokemon before, collected the cards and never played it. Yeah, I have like a hard rule against buying physical cards, but when I found out about this, I definitely wanted to give it a shot. If you drew this Pokemon from your deck at the beginning of your turn and your bench isn't full, where you put it into your hand, you may put it onto your bench. That's a lot of words right there. Oh. Alright, I found out about this card. Because I can use it too. I found out about this card today. Because when I'm at work, I'm watching videos now. Yeah, I learned that this card says that during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack, but if I can swap it out and put it back in, he can attack again, which is insane. So we'll put that there. Put this here. Don't need to use these. Actually, I do. So we're gonna... Yeah, shoot. I messed up. No, I didn't mess up. It's okay. We're gonna flip a coin first. I thought I still had my stadium. I think Cramorant. Because all of these are... Okay, let me think. Oh, this is good. I can get a double KO. Yeah, I have game. Watch this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. I'm overthinking this. Lost mine. 40, 50, 60, 30, 50, 60. That's game. Played the games, but never played the card game. I had cards growing up, but I never played the game. We gotta be clear here. I never played the card game. I collected the cards, I never played the card game. I played the video game since, like, day one. Alright, now I gotta click the big blue buttons to get that dopamine. Alright, so... Wait. Does it replace the daily quest if I don't do the previous one? That's interesting. Alright, that was a good game. I wasn't sure with that early Dialga. But I came back. Alright, let's dive into another. Yeah, my parents sold my cards at a flea market like years ago, and I never forgave them for it. So this deck is better when you go second, because I can start putting cards in the Lost Zone turn 1, which is better for me for energy. So that's not the best starting Pokemon, but I do have Chorus. I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards too, but I never played Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm actually probably going to learn it soon, because I have a friend that bought an old format. So I know that Gardevoir is really good in this game, but I haven't played against it yet, so I don't know what it does yet. This is going to be another interesting new match. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched. They all do that, okay. So we'll do experiment. All of these kind of not what I need right now. So I can still nest ball. We'll nest ball for Giratina. And then I can switch cart for free. So we'll put an energy on Giratina. And then we'll switch cart. And then we'll Abyss Seek. For another. Ooh. Yeah, let's take the energy. I have more Sableye in my deck. I wish I had my wallet on me. I'd show you guys my Blue Eyes White Dragon. I was never, like, I'm a poser. Because I keep that on me, I just think it's funny. In the show, there's only 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. Like, there was 4 and then Kaiba ripped one up. So I always keep a Blue Eyes in my wallet. I'm like, there's only 3 of these in the world. But it's right behind my ID. Yeah, it's just discarding an energy to draw a card. They have 7 cards in their hand. Choose 2 of your bench Pokemon for each of those. Search your deck for a card that evolves from it and put it... Okay. You must discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. You may draw 2 cards. So that's already not great. But I'm doing pretty good with Lost Zone cards. Gonna take that. Gonna take that. Do I want the Curlias right now? Or sorry, not the Curlias, the Comfeys. I'll grab a Switch just in case. Yeah, of course. Thanks for joining me. So we have 6 cards. We can use Cramorant's ability. I can evolve my Giratina if I want. I'm gonna put another energy on it. I can use Prime Catcher and kill one of the Curlia, which I think I might do. That stops them from having to... I don't know what Gardevoir does yet, but that helps me still. And then I think I'm ready to go. Alright, and it looks like the tool goes away when you use it. I hate these gold cards, they're so hard to read. Once during each player's turn, the player may search their deck for a basic Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box and put it onto their bench. Ooh, that means I can do that. Oh, hold on, I'm getting bamboozled here. Alright, that's kind of a waste. What is this attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each damage counter. Okay. Alright, I still think I'm good. I have another boss's orders, so honestly I can just kill the other Curlia, and then I'm in like a good spot. Because I don't think they can just do 10 damage to me, and that's it. And then I get a free Artisan. Don't know what that card does. I'm happy that a lot of you guys are checking me out through YouTube. It gives me confidence for the dual streaming. Restream has a function where I can check both chats at the same time and they're both going to show up in the stream that way, which is really nice. There's Gardevoir EX, so I need to kill that Kirlia. Oh no, can't do it now. Man. And then Ionos. Yeah, that kind of messed. There's a lot of new developments. I was gonna kind of put in. So this is fine because I can do. Oh, it's not enough to kill Gardevoir though. No matter what, it's gonna be a 2-hit. Unless I do 280 and it tries to put more count. No, this is good. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach basic psychic energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. If you attach energy to a Pokemon in this way, put 2 damage counters. So I do 280, 1 damage counter puts it, so it'll stop it from being able to put, it'll be able to put 2 counters on this next turn, which is fine. Let's do Artisan before I forget. Let's do that, because I already have 2 Cramorant. Yeah, if there's something I can explain, at least one thing, because you know if I like yell a bunch of things, you might not get it, which makes sense. It's Crab Ursaluna. But if there's like one thing you have a question about, I don't mind explaining. Do I have 6 in the Lost Zone. I need 10 in order to use my other attack. So this does 280. I'm kind of screwing myself if I do that. I'm gonna do it. So Gardevoir needs 3 energy markers on it to do its 190 attack. And it has an ability where it could put more markers on it. But it'll do damage to it. I did play Hearthstone back in the day. It was fun. It was the same thing where it's like, I don't have to buy physical trading cards. So like, I was absolutely down to learn it at the time. And if you stick around long enough, we're gonna switch off of Pokemon TCG to a cool indie game I found. So there's that too. This is a really cool rhythm game that like actually has a really unique, intuitive control scheme. It's not just like pressing buttons at the right time necessarily. That's okay. Ugh, that's not okay. Not okay. I need a card to get me out of this. Oh, opponent conceded. I didn't feel like I was that far ahead. So I would have liked to have seen where that would have gone, but I'll take the victory. Maybe it is Hyperbeat. You spoiled the surprise. Did you find out about it, or was it because I like talked about it? I did post on like Twitter and stuff about it. I think maybe 8 o'clock I'll switch over to Hyperbeat and play a couple songs and then call it a stream. Yeah, the other good thing about this deck is everybody wants to go first, which is fine by me. Let me guess, is this a Charizard deck? It's a good starting hand. Because I can just retreat with Beach Court. So I'll be able to get a Giratina on the field turn 1. And I get a free card. The other good thing about playing the digital version of this game is I started with that TCG Classic box I told you about, and I did not know how to play. Search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon. Put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it. That's crazy. We were playing some of the rules wrong, like using a supporter if you're going first. You're not supposed to be able to do that. I didn't know you weren't able to retreat multiple times if you had the cost for it. So they didn't Ascension. Why didn't they Ascension? I assume you want to evolve. I want both of those. I'll take the energy. And then I'm going to look for Giratina. And then I can just jet energy. I don't even have to play Beach Court. I can wait an extra turn. Put jet energy. I think it was your... That's so cool. I love when I can like recommend cool games to people and they'll check it out. I've been slowing down on making YouTube videos. Like, I'm trying to find the motivation again. And like, I want to do it on smaller games like that. It's just, it's gotta come out, because right now it's just the demo. I think it's supposed to come out this year. But I think it'd be cool to do a video on that. The Guitar Hero video, I am stoked to make. But it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take me literal months before I like finish the games. As long as this Pokemon's in the active spot, your opponent can't have more than 3 bench Pokemon. If they have 4 or more, they discard until they have 3. That's really good. That's really good. Oh, it is an EX. Okay. I was like, that's really good for like something that's not... If it's an EX Pokemon, it's just gonna be a really good card. But you get 2 prize cards for a KO instead of 1. And you need to collect 6 to win. So I'm going to be taking like 160, I think. No, I'm going to be taking like 180 damage. I've never seen this. Okay, 170. Alright, this is tough. And I can only have 3 bench Pokemon, which is really interesting. I don't really need Comfey right now. Yeah, I think the motivation with that kind of thing helps because it's something I want to do. What do I do now? I can't do any damage with Giratina, and I want to get rid of the poison, so I'm going to probably just use my switch. So that's something easy I can decide. I still get an energy, so we'll put an energy on Giratina. I have another, but I don't really need to play it right now, especially because my bench is smaller. I can play Beach Court to get rid of their stadium. And then we'll just hit it. Which it has too much health. I gotta hit it 3 times. Yeah, I gotta hit it 3 times. But like I said, I think the hardest part is Guitar Hero, like 2 songs. I think only 2 songs are gonna give me a lot of trouble. That sucks. And I already did one of them. The second one's the whole point of the challenge, which is Through the Fire and Flames. I have so many Mirage Gates. This is good. Corliss, Polris. Keep saying his name wrong. Do I want Ursaluna to go to the Shadow Realm, or do I want Boss's Orders? I want both of them, actually. Because I can Boss's Orders and get stuff. That's good, I like that. I don't want to place it just yet. Actually, I could. So, they took 2 prize cards. I can actually KO it with Ursaluna, I believe. And I don't have a switch right now, unfortunately. But I will have energy. So if we can count, I have 3 energy and they took 2 prize cards. So I can KO right now. I can put these 2 on Giratina. I can't evolve it this turn, unfortunately. Next turn I'll put 1 on Sableye if I need to. This is good. It'll be better if one of these lets me switch. Yes, I have Switch Cart and Turbo Energy, so that's perfect. Currently working on a video looking at a few smaller games like that, but I struggle every time. For me, writing is the easiest part. It's just doing the editing. I liked it when I was learning new stuff. Sorry, let me focus a little bit. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Not awful, but that's bad. No, yeah, I can still make it work. I can KO Ogerpon this turn. I think we're good. We'll Jet Energy, Cramorant, we'll retreat into Ursaluna, and then I can attack again. Do you do a lot of videos on just smaller games? What was that? What was that? What did use Demolish? Oh, it's a double energy. I was like, how can you use it with 3? We want that, we want that, we want that. That's actually a perfect hand. So we'll play... I'm not going to play more than 3 in case that ability gets used again. We're going to... And it's going to cost 1 energy, so I have to use the energy. And then we retreat, put in Ursaluna. We're going to put... I already played my basic energy, so we'll do this. 1 will go on Sableye, and 1 will go on Giratina. I'm winning this. I feel it. We'll need to use those. I'm the opposite, like editing but hate writing. Oh wait, what? Prevent all damage from attacks done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon that have an ability. That would have been nice to know. I did not read. Ugh. Okay, but I'm still alive. I thought that was like a... If I lost Ursaluna, I would have put myself in such a bad spot. So instead, I can use Giratina's V move. I should be able to use it. Because he doesn't have an ability. So we'll do that. I think they're waiting to evolve until I put more than 3 down also, so... So I still get my 2 prize cards. So we're good. That was 1 oversight. Don't mind the editing, try to focus on indies and smaller stuff. Yeah, it's intimidating doing a bigger video. I'm trying to balance doing like smaller games to practice and doing bigger games. And I've been playing a lot of big games that I'm like kind of afraid to cover, so I haven't been doing that. Rock chest plate. This is kind of scary. But I don't think I'm gonna lose. So we're gonna do 250 damage. and then next turn I can KO with Sableye or something. If they don't have a Pokemon on their bench and I KO next turn, then I would have won too, but the Ultra Ball is going to mean that that won't happen. But I might, I was going to say I might be able to win with Sableye if their health is low enough. Okay, cool. I kind of want to see how these games go, but if they can see, that means I'm doing something right. All right, we'll do one more battle, and then we'll switch to the other game, the Hyperbeat. This is so deceptive. When it says, like, leveling up, every time it's filled up all the way, but it doesn't matter how far along you are this track, it still looks full. It's like, just one more and you'll level up, but that's how they get you. Yeah, I think streaming will give me some motivation to do YouTube, especially if I'm streaming on a Wednesday. Because the other reason I haven't streamed so much is like the return on investment. What I want to prioritize is YouTube. So if like I stream on I work 4 days a week. So if I stream on like a Friday morning or Saturday morning, then I feel like that's time I could be using editing. But I also haven't been editing, so maybe if I stream on Wednesdays, I'll be like, okay, maybe I can do some editing this weekend. I've got the next video I'm working on is Super Mario RPG. The script's already written out, the voice is recorded. I just need to do the rest of the editing. That's different. It's usually they can't attack next turn. This says until they leave active. I don't really like my starting hand either. I don't get a lot of use out of Roxanne. It was one of the cards that was included and even recommended, but I don't really use it. So this is good. I think I had a turbo. No, I don't have a turbo energy, but I have a switch and a switch cart. So put an energy on Giratina. We'll just use switch. I never know which of these to use. Switch cart heals, but it depends on but I can't do it if Giratina's in the center, so no need to do boss's orders yet. We'll just do Abyss Seek. I don't want 2 energy going away. But if I have Giratina, I don't really need Comfey so much. Yeah, I played Super Mario RPG, the original, years ago, but it was one of the few games I emulated, so I like didn't have the motivation to finish it. I bought a Super Nintendo copy, never played it. When the remakes came out, I'm like, it's a short RPG, I like those, like, played it. It was a really good remake. I think it's definitely the best way to play the game, and it's really accessible too. That's like what I'm focusing on in the video. All right, I will take this. There's Comfey, Ursaluna, and I already have Giratina out. The scary thing is when these Charizards come out. For the rest of the year, I just finished Silent Hill 2 Remake. It was phenomenal. Sonic Shadow Generations comes out this weekend. I think it's out now, but my copy comes this weekend. So I'll be playing that next. And then I think I'm going to play Metaphor ReFantasio after that. can I get with Nest Ball? Cramorant. See, he has a 2x weakness to water, but this attack isn't affected by weaknesses, which really sucks. So I'm kind of stuck in here. And then if I stick around, Giratina is going to die, even if I evolve him. So this is not good. But I have no way of switching him out unless I play the energy. So I think I will... And I only have 2. This is not a good spot. I can boss his orders. I'm kind of still learning. I don't think that's the right thing to do, but I'll put this here. Maybe buy me some time. I don't want to evolve yet because I want to use Abyss again. I won't put Comfey down until I see the stadium, the beach stadium, because that helps me rotate them out better. That's what I want. Take a switch because I don't have the beach yet. Got both. Romancing Saga 2. Was one of them a remake? Is Romancing Saga 2 a remake? I think I bought myself a little time with that switch. They discarded a Charizard, but these decks usually have the fishing rod to get them back. I think I'm okay. I think I did the right thing. What does that do? Gives you your Charizard back, apparently. Ah! Search your deck. Okay, no, then it was still discarded. Okay, and this is dumb. So he's going to be able to put fire on here and here. Swap out, swap back in, and kill my Giratina. Oh no, he put it on Charizard. I wasn't expecting that. I guess it might still kill. 180. Yeah, it'll still kill. So, okay, so he gets both. What the heck? Can you use Fade Out from the bench? I don't see a thing that says that. That's... Oh, was it here in the active spot? I want an instant replay. I think, yeah, okay. That's cool. I like that ability. Yeah, Charizard does look sick. Everybody's using the Charizard EX decks. It's like one of the first ones they recommend you play. So like I've seen nothing but Charizard. This deck is a little different for sure. But like I've seen this card so much, I hate it. Cool looking card, I hate it. I don't even know if evolving will save me. Evolving will let me do more damage to Charizard. Which I honestly, I think is like... I'll put the Comfey. And then I'll Flower Select into Cramorant next turn. And then more cards go in the Lost Zone after I use this. Yeah, yes, oops, all Zards. Exactly. I think this was the best thing I can do, because next turn I can kill it with Cramorant. And like, I guess that was a waste of a Deluxe Bomb. Because I'm not dead yet. So yeah, because I evolved. Okay. I didn't even know I like Mega Brained it, but I kind of did. So I'm not in a bad spot. I think I can come back from this. It's just I'm going to see like 3 more Charizard EXs before this game's over. How's mouthwashing? I've heard that game in passing. Like, I've heard the name. I don't know what it's about, but like, I want to play it. Just because like a lot of people that I respect, like doing in like video games, just brought it up. Oh, you said your next few games, so you haven't played it yet. Are you excited to play it? And then Radiant Charizard also is annoying. I learned about Radiant Pokemon recently. You can only have one of them in your deck. But that's so good. So we're halfway there. Actually, I am gonna have the magic number 10. So I'm gonna put in Comfey and then Sableye. Because I have Chorus. So I can split damage even more efficiently than that. I'm not going to put it on Spiritomb because he can just back up. First, let me see if I'm... Yeah. Because I need to put an energy on Sableye before I can do that. Because I played games where I've forgotten to do that. Hopefully I get another energy here. Let's grab that. I want Flower Select because I didn't do that yet. That's good. And then we're gonna retreat. First, let's spend an energy. I'm gonna spend it on Ursaluna. No, because then it'll cost money to... Well, then I can use Switch. I either retreat for free... I'll just keep it simple. We're gonna retreat for free. Put in Sableye. Lost mine. I have to go without. So 230, 330, and I have 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh, so yeah, I can kill Spiritomb outright. Let's do... Card. That gives me 3 prize cards in one turn. That's halfway to victory. Played the demo for mouthwashing a few months ago and it was great. Really trippy horror game. Ooh, I love the sound of that. I'll have to give it a look. Yeah, we're streaming. I was talking a bit about how I like kind of fixed my schedule. So I want to stream more often if I can. Today is a test to see. We're also about to play, after this game, we're going to switch to Hyperbeat. We're going to play a few songs on that. I showed Megaland Hyperbeat as well. I showed it to all my friends. So you have to use Blaze Blitz. This is good for me, I think. Because you can't kill Sableye unless you switch. You would have to switch into Charizard to kill. In which case, I might be able to kill with Ursaluna, if I can count correctly. Or I could just use Prime Catcher. So I think I'm good. Yeah, I also had a lot of games that I wanted to play that I think would be really good streaming games. That's not good. Wait a second, that's not good. Okay. It's okay. Having Jet Energy and Switch Cart is really all I need right now. Okay, so that means he can't attack next turn. Until he switches out. So I can kill with Ursaluna. That's 3 prize cards. And then I have Jet Energy. So I'm going to put in Comfey first so I can get the Flower Select and then Jet Energy. Ooh, that's big. That means I have more options. I can do Roxanne. We will do Mirror Gate. These two will go on Giratina. And then we're going to use Jet Energy on Ursaluna. And then we're going to play Roxanne. I got the Prime Catcher back. That's funny. I wish I had another Sableye. Wonder where it went. Because then I could put energy on it with Mirror Gate. So I'm going to save the Mirror Gate. And then I'm just going to attack. Which does just enough to net me 2 prize cards. If I can find a Sableye and a Psychic Energy, then I can like bypass something and KO it. Which I have Comfey, Polaris. I might be able to make it happen. So 1 energy's in there. 3's in there. So I have more Psychic Energy. I think I have 2 more Psychic Energy in my deck. Yeah, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. I think that's my only win condition. And I have Switch and Prime Catcher, so I'm not worried about like getting them in. So it's 5 cards, 6 cards, 7 cards. If the next 7 cards aren't Sableye, then I'm screwed. I guess Comfey, I might be able to get 8 cards. The next 8 cards. So it's like literally half of my deck. %50 chance to grab. Did I even see how many Sableye are in here? There's 1 Sableye here. And then there's 1 in here, I believe. I think I have 2 more. I'm dead, so I can't use 2 Polaris. I can't play a second support. Oh, look, Nest Ball. I can get Sableye that way. Alright, so that should be game. There's Sableye. As long as I have a Psychic Energy in my deck and I didn't miss... I have 1 left. That's insane. That's game. Alright, I won every game tonight. That's awesome. And then frick you and frick you. Ooh. Ooh. That was scary. Alright, we're gonna switch over to Hyperbeat. Megalyn, I need a favor. Ooh, and we ladder ranked up. I need you to do the sound test for me. This is probably gonna be loud. Just let me know if it's too loud when I start it up. All right, let's try 26%. All right, let's do, this is 50%. I thought I plugged my controller in. I guess it has to, okay, here we go. And really quickly, let's see if Hyperbeat's even an option for a game tag. I know I can just do demo instead. Okay, yeah, Hyperbeat's on here. Yeah, when the song starts, just double check for me. Thank you. And then I'll turn it up for me. Let me, even if it needs to be louder, I wanted to start quiet just in case.
3, 2, 1, go.
I can't do any of the songs on stage 2 yet. It's so hard. Not in a way I'm satisfied with. Like, I'm really glad that you can't fail these songs. I can't wait to play this whole game when it comes out. This is like entirely my thing. Even the music. Tiny bit louder. All right. You got it, boss. Let's do 65. Let me know how that goes. Is that better? All right, cool. Thank you. Now it's loud in my ears, which is fine. I gotta fix that. I feel like I'm getting better at this song, at least. I think there's 5 in the game right now. Ooh, I definitely did good on that. Yeah, we probably won't go for too much longer. Just play, like, couple songs. Couple songs, go to bed. Let's do the other challenge 1 first. I'm not ready for challenge 2. It's embarrassing.
Three, two, one, go.
I love the soundtrack. All right, and then all of the confidence is going to go out the window as soon as I hit challenge 2. That one was almost perfect. Oh, did I hit replay by mistake? No, I didn't. Okay. Do runner.
Three, two, one, go.
One thing I really like, which like I love and hate it, is when you miss a note, you don't get any kind of feedback looking at the screen, it's just on the side, which I think is a really clean way to do it. But I also want like some interaction with the note itself to tell me like, hey, you missed it. Maybe there isn't, I just haven't noticed yet. All right, I feel better at this song than when I started. Like, I think you can fly through these notes without hitting them and it'll make the same effect. Maybe if they like flash red for half a second or something. But I like how the screen like fizzles out on the side. Ooh. This is called Hyperbeat. So right now, this is the demo only. I like this game a lot. I think you should wishlist. I think you should wish it. I think you should wish list it. It's very good. So you can play the demo right now. I think it's got like 5 songs on it, and we're playing through a couple now. I think I might do one more and then call it. This would be, so we just did Runner. It also has a really nice vibe. Yeah, we just did Runner. Rise is actually 3. So there's like 4 songs on here. All right, we'll do challenge 3, the last song, and then call it there. I don't think I'm ready for this. I don't think the game's ready for me.
Two, one, go.
And like neutral position is like a thing in this song, which is cool. It's such a unique control scheme. I don't think I ever even attempted this song. And then one thing I hope for is that like every song has a difficulty slider, which they don't have to do in a game like this, but it'd be nice. As you can tell, everything is like pretty tightly designed for the song. Alright, somehow I'm killing it. Maybe the Guitar Hero practice I've been doing translates. Whew. If you think, if you want to play a game like this in VR, you should check out Res. Res Infinite has a VR mode in it. Actually, it was part of the topic of one of the last videos that I made. It's got similar vibes, but it plays like a rail shooter more than a rhythm game. It has like a focus on rhythm. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I think the return stream was a success. VR makes me sick most of the time. Alright, well, it has Res has a non-VR mode, which I'm also fond of. But thank you guys so much for watching, and maybe I will see you next Wednesday if I continue to do weekly, bi-weekly, tri-weekly, we'll figure it out. Thanks for watching, goodbye.